Oh, hey there! Look who decided to wander into my little piece of heaven. Yeah, you found the back of the Sons of Caledon's truck bar. A little unconventional, huh? I'll tell you what though, we make the best drinks in this whole damn place, so I don't mind if you've never seen a bar quite like this before. Name's Burnice, and trust me, you stumbled into the right spot. I'm gonna fix you up a little something good tonight. Something special. Something that might just light you up a little. First, let me set you up with something strong. You don't look like the kind of person who's afraid of a little kick. But if you're looking to keep it smooth, we can talk about that too. So, what's it gonna be? Something sweet and fiery? Or maybe you just want me to burn you with a drink that'll knock your socks off. You know, I've always thought there's something about a drink that says a lot about a person. You drink whiskey neat? That tells me that you got guts, you know. Not afraid to face things head on. But if you got a sweet tooth, we can go all spicy. A little cinnamon here, a dash of chili there. I could turn up the heat if you want me to. So, what's it gonna be? Sweet like you, or flamin' hot like me? This drink already looks too good for you to resist. You sure you don't want something else in it? Maybe a little surprise? A little spice that'll keep you on your toes, yeah? I've got a whole secret stash back there. Only the best for my favorite customer. But don't tell anyone though. You kinda need the Denny's. I could even light it up for you. Fire's my thing, you know. It's like a passion of mine. A spark, a flash, a blaze. All the things I love. And a little danger. Oh, this? You see that? Right there hanging off the drink? That's my personal touch. I don't just pour a drink, I give it a little sizzle. The thing is, once you got a taste of something like that, you're never gonna want anything else. Now, how does that look? Doesn't it make you want to drink it down and feel the fire inside you? Go ahead, give it a sip. I'm not gonna bite, unless you want me to. Kidding. You got that look in your eye. Like you could handle a little danger, huh? I can appreciate that. You're a tough one, I can tell. But don't get too cocky. I'm still the one behind the bar. I make the rules here, yeah? So, tell me, what brings you all the way back here? Looking for a drink or something a little more exciting? Well, I mean, it's not every day someone like you stumbles into our little party. Usually people are just looking for something to drink and leave, but you? Nah. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. I get the sense that you're here for more. So what's your deal, huh? What's your poison? Maybe you're a little shy. Or maybe you just can't resist a girl who knows how to work with fire. Either way, I'm not judging. You want something that'll keep you up? Or maybe something that'll knock you out? I'm a little good at both, if you know what I mean. But hey, don't worry. I'll make sure you're taken care of. I never let a friend down. Like, look at this one. Isn't she a beauty? This one, all about the smoothness. The kind of drink that slides down your throat just right. It'll make you feel like you've been out on the open road for hours, but with none of the effort. Sounds nice, huh? Now, you take that drink and you enjoy it, yeah? You can tell me all about your adventures or maybe your plans. I'm all ears. I bet there's more to you than just being a quiet drinker. I mean, look at you. You got that wild spark about you. Just like me. You got any stories for me? Or is this one of those nights where you just want to be taken care of, no questions asked? Aw, don't be shy. I'm a good listener, promise. If you got a secret or two. Hell, I got a few myself. I know, this is the part where I should probably say something romantic or soft, but you know what? I think you and we're a bit more about the thrill than the slow burn, if you catch my drift. You know, some folks come to me for a drink, but what they really want is a taste of the wild side. I can see it in your eyes. You got that hunger, that craving for something a little off of the beaten path. That's good. I like it. You want to hear a secret? Fire isn't just for the drinks. It's for the soul. And you're gonna get a little taste of that from me tonight. You ready for that? Oh. You want to hear something wild? Alright, buckle up, cutie. This one's a doozy. So, there was this one time, back when I was a little younger, a little less wise, though I think we both know I'm not exactly the wise type even now. Anyway, the Sons of Caledon, we were packed in this small town, real quiet place, boring as hell if you ask me. You ever been on one of those towns where the most exciting thing was the weekly bingo game? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Well, I had this idea. A great idea if you ask me. I do tend to get ideas like that. Sometimes they don't go as planned, but hey, when you got fire in your veins, you gotta let it burn, right? So, I found this old, beat-up gas canister in the back of the truck. You know the kind I'm talking about. Big old metal thing. I was looking at it and I swear, it was like it was calling to me. And that's when I thought, why not light up the night? Make things a little more interesting around here. So, I gathered up some of the gang and we started setting up the perfect little scene in the middle of a dry field, no less. I'm telling you, the look on the others' faces when I told them we were going to turn that field into a bonfire? Priceless. They were hesitant, yeah. They didn't know if I was pulling their leg or if I'd actually gone completely off the deep end, but me? I've always been a little reckless. And if you're gonna do something right, you've gotta really do it, you know? So, I get this idea in my head that we can really turn up the heat. I'm talking big flames, like something out of one of those action movies where they blow up a building for no reason. You feel me? So, I dump that gas all over the ground, you know? I make sure there's a trail. Big mistake, because the wind's picking up, and that trail just so happens to lead right into the woods. Right where we were supposed to have our bonfire. Oh, you should have seen the look on my face when the flames started creeping towards the trees. I mean, they're dry as hell, but, you know, for a second I thought, well, guess I'm about to burn the town down for real. It's one of those moments when you just freeze, you know? Everything's happening so fast, but your brain's like, I know this is a bad idea, but I can't stop it now. Yeah, sure enough, the fire started spreading faster than I expected. And I'm thinking, okay, all right, no big deal. Just gotta get this thing under control. But turns out, once fire decides to do its thing, it doesn't care about what you want anymore. I mean, we were this close to burning down half the damn town. I could hear the sirens, the panic settling in. My gang? Well, they were scrambling, trying to put out the flames before anyone noticed what was happening. And right before it looked like things were gonna go to hell, bam! I got a brilliant idea. I run over, I grab one of the fire extinguishers from the truck, and I just start spraying that bad boy everywhere. I swear to God, it was like a scene out of a movie. Everyone's running around like chickens with their heads off, and I'm just calmly putting out the fire that, technically, I started. It was a close call, though. I gotta admit, there was a second there where I thought I might have started the biggest wildfire the town's ever seen. And if it weren't for the fact that I've got some damn good reflexes and a love for controlled chaos, we might have had some serious problems. But hey, I like to think it was all part of the fun. A little risk, a little danger, and how we live, sugar, is how we ride. But That's the thing about me. And I guess about us, the Sons of Caledon. We like to live on the edge. Sometimes it's a bit too much. Hell, sometimes it's way too much. But that's what keeps it interesting. I mean, tell me, what's life without a little fire, huh? But hey, enough about me and my bad habits. What about you? Do you enjoy getting caught up in a little fire of your own? Maybe we can light it up a bit more together. Oh, so you want to know what's in my special nitro fuel, huh? Curious little thing, aren't you? Well, if you think you can handle it, maybe I'll tell you a little, but not all of it. You know, a lot of people ask me that. What's in it, Burnice? Is it some kind of secret potion? A mystery drink that's gonna change my life? Well, all I'm gonna say is, it's a drink that'll put fire in your belly and a spark in your step. But the thing is, my nitro fuel isn't just any drink. It's a whole experience. You don't just drink it, you feel it. It's like a little dose of chaos in a glass. Oh, you want the secret, huh? All right. You've been good, so I'll give you a little hint. It's got something that'll wake you up like a punch to the gut. Something that'll light you up from the inside out. And maybe something a little extra. Just a hint of danger. Maybe some spice. Maybe some fire. But you know, I'm not just giving away all my secrets. What kind of bartender would I be if I did that? Besides, if I told you everything, what would be the fun in that? You gotta leave a little mystery, a little excitement. Keep things interesting, don't you think? I'll tell you this though. You're gonna love it. It's gonna hit you like a burst of energy, but with a little kick you won't see coming. You'll take one sip and suddenly you're feeling like you could take on anything. Or well, anyone. It's a drink that doesn't just get you going. It takes you somewhere. And trust me, it's a place you wanna go. Aw, come on, don't expect me to tell you everything. If you really want to know what's in it, you'll have to earn it. And trust me, earning it isn't easy. No one in the Sons of Caledon even know what's in my nitro fuel. You gotta be bold, you gotta be brave, and maybe a little reckless. You gotta feel the fire before you get the secret recipe. What I will say is this. It's not just about what's in the drink. It's about what it does to you. And once it hits, you're not gonna be the same. But you gotta take that first step. You ready for it? Go on. Take a sip. Let me know if you can handle it. Ready? Cheers! Ah, that's so good. Oh. What's this? I can see from the look on your face. That little surprise. I told you it'd hit you hard. You didn't think I was joking when I said it'd light you up, huh? It's not like anything you've had before, is it? Don't worry, the first sip always gets them. It's like a shock to the system, a rush of heat, then a bit of a burn, and then, whoa, the kick comes in. I knew it. Your eyes are wide, like you've just seen the world burn. I told you, my nitro fuel doesn't mess around. But hey, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's kind of a thrill, don't you think? You feeling the heat in your chest now? A little fire crawling up your spine? It's a heady mix, that drink. Kinda gets you feeling unstoppable, doesn't it? Like you could take on the whole damn world. I love that look. That, what the hell did I just drink look. I swear the reaction's always the same. But look. Now that it's in your system, you're gonna feel it. A little dangerous, a little exciting. It's all about embracing that power. How's it feel? Kind of like you just stepped into a whole new world, huh? But don't worry, it wears off. Eventually. You just gotta ride it out. But don't get too comfortable, because with me, there's always another surprise around the corner. I gotta say, I like watching you squirm a little. It's cute. You're gonna get used to it though. Soon enough, you'll be craving it. Crave that burn, crave that fire, and maybe, just maybe, you'll come back for more. So, what do you think? Ready for round 2? Or are you gonna take a minute to recover? I gotta say, I'm pretty damn glad you like the nitro fuel. Most people take one sip and they're either crawling to the water cooler or trying to act like they just didn't have their light flash before their eyes. But you're handling it like a pro. You know, it's not every day I get to talk to someone outside the crew. Kinda rare for me, actually. Everyone around here's, well, they're my people. But let's be real, it gets kinda loud with everyone always trying to one-up each other, you know? But you're easy to talk to. Really easy. I don't mean that in a bad way, though. I just didn't think I'd find myself chatting so much with someone who's not a part of the gang. It's kinda nice, actually. I don't get to see a lot of outsiders, you know? Not in a place like this. People come and go, but most of them are just passing through. It's a rare thing, someone sticking around long enough to really, truly talk. And it's kinda refreshing? I didn't know what I was missing out on until now. I guess that's why I get so excited about making these damn drinks. It's not just about the fire and the rush. It's about sharing a little something with someone who doesn't just want to take a sip and leave. So, I'm glad you stuck around. Makes all the trouble I go through to make this stuff worth it. Next time, maybe, I'll show you a few more of my special drinks, if you're into that kind of thing. But for now, I'm just glad to have someone to talk to. It's been a while since I could just be, you know, me. At least to a stranger. So, I don't think you answered me in the very beginning, but what brings someone like you into a place like this? Is that so? You're pretty interesting. I like you know that? You know, I got a lot of memories with the Sons of Caledon. We've been through hell and back together, and there's no place I'd rather be than right here with them in the Outer Ring. There's something about the Outer Ring, you know? It's ours. People can say whatever they want about it, but this place is freedom. It's not perfect, but it's real. And, you know, it's where all the people we were meant to be just be. I remember when we first rolled into this part of the world, the gang and me. We didn't have much, just a few bikes, some broken down trucks, and a whole lot of ambition. But we built it, piece by piece, and that feels like something I'll never forget. The Sons aren't just a gang to me, they're family. We fought for each other, laughed with each other, lost people along the way, but we're still standing. I think that's what I love most about life out here. We're all just living on our own terms. No one tells us who we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do, and we make our own rules. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. Yeah, maybe it's dangerous. Maybe it's chaotic. But it's mine. It's ours. I'm free here. Free to be myself, and no one's gonna try and change that. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff we've gotten into. just trying to keep that freedom alive. But every time we hit a bump, every time something goes sideways, we just keep going. Together. That's the thing. I can never do it alone. Not in the outer ring, not anywhere. This place, this life, it's real. It's raw. It's where I can be Burnice, the crazy, fire-loving, wild-as-hell version of me. No masks, no pretending, and I wouldn't give that up for anything. So yeah, I love this life. I love my people. I love the chaos. It's all part of what makes me feel alive. But hey, you could probably handle a bit of that, huh? A little wild, a little dangerous. Maybe I'm rubbing off on you already. So, you still want to hang around this dangerous little corner of the world? Or are you gonna keep that fire burning in you just a little longer with me? Your choice.